Throw Gang, we are joined by the small tat titan, Lauren Schlossman, and myself, the Sig T Sultan, James Harris. Welcome to the weekly run of the boys, with today's full episode only available on
Patreon.com/throwingfits.
Before we get into going off the sauce, life as a tattoo guy, and beating the bald allegations, let's get into some housekeeping. What? Your words, not mine.
Beating the bald allegations. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a Friar Tuck reveal.
Valid.
God damn it.
Yo, just get a Bodie ass yarmulke or something.
Bodie would make a yarmulke, a crocheted fucking tribute to Yahweh.
Get a Sandy Liang headpiece.
This Thursday,
Yes.
we have a Patreon only, for now, piece of merch dropping that has been in the works for damn near as long as the first overshirt.
5 months, at least, for a fucking t-shirt.
We take our time because we want to do it right.
Yeah, so I've had this idea kicking around for a minute now, and I'm so happy that it's finally going to see the light of day, even though...
See the light of Bic.
Nice. The timelines need the fucking Lil Wayne lighter flick.
It's in my jacket.
What was I saying? Oh, had this idea kicking around for a minute. It was just a fucking gleam in my cranial nutsack. And hit up the boy Zebo, who, I don't know, he's fucking awesome. Tyrell Winston's studio assistant, I think.
Former? Current?
Studio manager? I don't know.
Shout out Zach, the god.
Anyway, okay, so the reference is this very famous vintage wine tee, which I got this one from Fantasy Explosion. It was a bidding war between me and Zach Bia and Kevin.
That's right. I forgot about that. You beat Bia to the punch.
He Bia to the fucking wine stain
Get
tee.
your clout up.
Yeah, Bia. Fucking
this is like a style of shirt because there's a coffee stain version.
There's a coffee stain one.
From the 90s.
There's a bird shit one.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, sick.
Just like white bird shit.
It's kind of like, how do you say, it's like an inventory tee, like graphical breakdown of you take a category and there's like specific
So this is the
strata within said category.
Yeah. So this is the reference, and I don't even fucking smoke. I mean, I'll have a cheeky cig here and then, but this is I don't know if it's showing up on camera, but this is the Sig T. Let me hold it up for the camera. You monologue.
Yeah. We are dropping the Throwing Fit Sig T exclusively on Patreon for all of the fucking dart blasters, for all the cheeky sneakers, for all the cowboy killers. We got you covered, dude. Do you want to break down every Sig that is on this joint? Real quick.
Okay, so the way we did this was Zebo. I was like, "Yo, Zebo, can I pay you money to smoke 1 million cigarettes?" And he had to travel around to rare cig shops because there aren't that many cigarettes widely available. Also, Newports are banned and menthol cigarettes are banned in New York. Or banned federally.
I don't know. Where are they more racist?
America. So we got American Spirit Yellow, Camel Crush, Parliament, Lucky Strike, Capri. Thank you.
Your cig of choice.
Pall Mall. Marlboro, number 27, American Spirit Green, Cool Menthol, Benson & Hedges, Virginia Slim, Camel Blue, Marlboro Red, Dunhill, Camel Red, Newport 100. Oh, so we did get a Newport. Merit, never heard of it. L&M, Marlboro Light, and
my
Seneca.
cig of choice.
Yeah. Yep. So again, this has been, I first texted him on November 16th, and he had to take super high def. He fucking invented a new way to smoke cigs.
Yeah.
In order to do this without getting lung cancer. And the reason why it took so long was just whatever, trying to find the right screen printer, trying to work out the kinks.
We have spent more money on screens to make this tea happen than anybody in streetwear history.
The original art would have required 27 screens, which the screen printer said not possible.
Nope. Too many screens.
So we reduced it down to 9 colors instead of the original 27, which does give it this vintagey effect.
Yeah, it's awesome.
So it's not the high def super 4K fucking art that Zebo turned in, but I think that I showed it to him. He's happy with it. We're happy with it. This is a literal heater. I
think it's better this way. Yeah, and when you're ripping heaters this summer and you have this tea on, it's the ultimate fucking conversation starter between smokers.
Yeah.
It's great. I love it.
What was I going to say? Oh, $60.
Yep.
We already produced them, so they are ready to ship out as soon as you fucking click buy. Done.
Straight from our fucking perfect, wonderful fulfillment center in New Jersey, who, when we showed up to review another project, and we saw our friend Mary, who's one of the co-owners with her husband, Vinny.
I don't know.
Are they married?
I don't know. They're like the Jimmy and Larry of the Jersey Fulfillment Center.
Vinny and Mary. Yes, she made a call. She goes, yeah, I have the loudmouths here, and we're like, what? And apparently that is not a Freudian slip. There is legit a brand called Loudmouth.
Yeah.
But we had to clarify that while we are loudmouths, we are throwing fits.
We're the two loudmouths that work at throwing fits. And while there, I think that, so doing this business, like, I don't know how you like to do business, Lawrence. I like to pick up the phone.
I like to be fast and loose.
I like to check in. I like to see how people are doing. I like fucking shaking babies, kissing hands, all this fucking fake email bullshit. Like, that's, that's how these fucking kids do it these days with their fucking streetwear. Like, yo, look at my skull and my rose graphic and shit.
Are people still doing that?
I don't know.
Probably.
Fucking, letters down the fucking sleeve and shit. I'm keeping it old school.
Yeah.
Where
continue.
We were having mad fucking delays when it was over email with this screen printer out in Jersey. So we go out there, we fucking press some flesh. I turn up the Jimmy Charm.
You really did.
On the screen printer. Next thing you know, she's like, all right, I got all the number that you wanted printed and ready to go.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, you're from New York. Where are you from? Oh, like, that's where my dad used to go to high school.
You had a lot in common.
Oh, yeah, like dead ass B, fucking you're, like that
She's
type of shit.
Vietnamese?
I believe so.
Okay. Yeah.
Kind of a smoke.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I don't want to, like, be rude, but in her day, woo!
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, Sig T, Thursday, May 4th, ships out probably day of, honestly.
I think they'll probably, if you order it. So I think we're going to drop it because we want to, when we did the last Patreon exclusive drop of the cocktail tee, again, a similar bold front graphic tee, which is what you and I are on right now. That launched at 9 a.m., and I feel like some LA homies missed out.
Yeah, so we're going midday or 1 p.m.
I think it'll be like noon EST, 60 bones, and it'll ship Thursday and Friday straight up.
Yeah.
And it's going to sell out. We didn't make a ton. This will, we're not going to lie to the people.
No.
Patrons eat first. Patrons smoke first. You blast first, as per usual. You are our best friends behind the paywall for a reason. You get the perks. So you'll have this in hand, ready to rock to your next social function when you ask to bum a cig from a homie or a new homie. And maybe it'll be open for pre-order for everybody else, all the fucking losers at some point later.
But not for a minute, because we have a bunch of other stuff happening. So, like, that's where the timeline got kind of jumbled. So we're doing Patreon exclusive drop on Thursday, and then probably in a few months open this up to pre-order. So, like, truly the patrons fucking eat.
Yeah, this if it does open wide, which it probably will, it won't be until like the end of summer or fall. Also, Los Angeles Apparel blanks.
Yeah.
We're separating the art from the artist. Best blanks in the game. It is what it is.
I'm wearing a large. Lawrence is wearing an XL. $60. No returns because it's such limited inventory.
Yeah. All sales final.
Housekeeping complete. Should we get into a fit check?
Yeah. Why don't you start us off, buddy boy?
Sure. Sure. Upstairs on the roof, I was wearing my Hiryu, I don't fucking know, fisherman sandals.
All right, let's talk about fisherman sandals.
Let's go.
As the guy who is never wrong, he's always early. Now that fisherman sandals have hit the latest fucking ALD lookbook, and you have people like me who are like, oh, I can see this fucking becoming the shoe du jour this summer, with socks, without socks, from the bodega to the beach. Do you feel butthurt at all? Because you're going to see some people that are kind of going to be on your Jimmy Clone shit.
I'm never going to be butthurt over people, like, doing good things. I think it is funny how it works, where it's like, oh, Jimmy's doing it. Who fucking cares? Oh, it's in the ALD lookbook. It's in the ALD lookbook. Whoa. 5-alarm fucking fisherman sandal alert. You know what? I think it is that I need to have more confidence in my own convictions.
I don't think you're lacking any confidence in your convictions.
I'm severely lacking confidence
in
my convictions. What are you talking about?
You've been wearing these fucking without a doubt.
You've been mocking me wearing the fisherman sandal mules. Let's be clear, they're mules. Ever since I started wearing them, you're like, oh, little fucking, little fishy.
That might be revisionist history. Definitely, I was on the fence. It's a bit of a deadly catch, if you will. They're not for everyone. They're not for the faint of heart. You're going to get Unk on the Grill 3 roasts. You're going to get Jesus roast. You're going to get the standard kind of criticism.
If you wear them with fucking jorts, you're going to look like a fucking convict. Yeah, like you're going to be Unk on the Grill 2s. But if you pair them with like some like vintage denim like I did today, maybe some like maybe some like fucking throwing fit shorts, you know what I mean? Like you just got to know how to do it. I threw my shit with Hip. Shout out Oliver. Shout out fucking OJ. I think, right? Yeah, OJ.
They call him OJ because he stayed murdering these fits.
Because the leather sandals better fit, or I will quit. I got another pair of fisherman sandals coming from Paraboot.
Oh hell
yeah! Honestly, I'm fucking stoked for those. That's a true fisherman sandal with the strap.
That's
strap.
for a yachtsman.
Yeah, for sure. Anyway, so the fisherman mules.
I will say
below.
The only logical step for you to continue to push the envelope when it comes to spring summer footwear is you got to go jellies, dude. That's next up, baby.
That's a little bit like. Maybe if I'm like chilling with Jonah from Blackbird, then I'll go fucking jelly. He was on his jelly shit last summer, I think.
Yeah, the homie from the Bear with the crazy Jewish name I'm not going to pretend to pronounce.
Not Bob Odenkirk.
No. Yeah, fucking Better Call Maul.
Nice.
I already dropped in the group chat. Got nary a fucking nary a fucking response from anyone. No one gave me the
nary
ha
a heart.
Nary a heart. Nary a ha. Anyway, I think we're gonna be a fisherman sandals pod. So get in now. You heard it here first. I guess we're technically in front of the
I would like to know
but
how your brain works. When you see something in the ALD lookbook, are you just like, I need that? Or is it like, I'm going to get that? Or is it like, oh, I like the way that it's styled with like these type of pants or whatever?
Yeah, no.
Also, my condolences for not being in the ALD lookbook, bro. I know that must have hurt.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, listen, nothing gold can stay. And here's the thing. It's
no ALD lookbook?
As a vet
that got a few
in
ha-has.
The game, I'm just happy that I just put on for the next generation.
Yo, it's like
I'll see you guys in the rafters one day.
It's like I don't like Top Chef All Stars because it's like all the fucking familiar faces. I want to see the new blood.
Yeah, switch
and
up.
also like now like Saeed Ferguson.
Yeah,
gets
shout out
crazy
Saeed.
love and shit.
Shout out fucking Phil from the award tour, Madberry Club, fucking legend. It's great to see these new faces.
And now like they can fucking eat the way that you've been eating off the lookbook for 3 years now.
True.
Right?
A lot of clout.
Yeah.
A lot of clout devoured. We'll both be wearing fisherman sandals. I think that was the tangent.
But to answer my question, like, do you like what? Is that still like a barometer for you, or like an inspirational asset?
I think the nail has been hit, and this just hammered it home. For example, I do think you look good in yours. I don't think I ever criticized you, to be clear. Someone can fucking go back and check the record to confirm or deny. The Road does an amazing fisherman sandal. That's like, obviously, speaking of yachtsmen, that's like a fucking super yachtsman shoe. And I think the ALD one, I like, so yours are suede and they're mule. I like the all-leather strap version, and I honestly want to wear them with socks. I think that's going to be like what I consider to be like my galaxy brain, but other people being like Larry's a bozo type move. It'll be with socks.
I think like weird summer footwear, it is like wide open for the fisherman sandal to have its little moment.
Yeah, dude.
This spring, summer. Okay,
that wave is cresting. Get on fucking board and shred some gnar with the fellas. Okay.
Vintage Wranglers from Varsity. Shout out. What's the guy's name? Juan?
Yeah.
Shout out Juan.
Jose.
Sorry. Well, fuck, racist. At Varsity.
Unless I'm wrong and I'm racist. Someone's racist on this podcast. Yeah. It's a podcast after all. Someone gonna be racist.
Racist gonna racist.
Wait, those weren't 194? Those were Varsity.
These were Varsity, because 194, these were Varsity.
Gotcha.
Because I got the Maxfield LA shirt that I wore on the last pod, I want to say. I don't fucking know. Yo, I love these.
I like
real blue-collar stolen valor. I'm dipping my toe into your world here.
And listen, I'm so happy to have you. The drawstrings, because
I snipped them out.
I was going to say, because the elastic over time just becomes like petrified.
It was more like
it becomes fossilized.
They were like rave-ass, like it was a rave-ass detail.
Yeah.
A rave head-ass, it was a 100 gex-ass detail. And like walking around, they're just like they're like on the street and shit. Yeah. And then just like walking around the crib, like I really didn't want like that fucking street dust in the crib. You know what I mean?
100%. These are now just jeans.
Yes.
Got it. Love it.
With a fat fucking extra hem here.
You know what's crazy? And honestly, like this might be, speaking of Galaxy Brain moves, does anyone do drawstring denim in 2023? That would be crazy.
Maybe like
we hit pleated denim. We're there. We did that. Noah does that.
Like Gerbodes? Like
no, I don't think, because their shits are. Yeah, damn. Someone
free Robin jeans,
like free idea drawstring jeans. I don't know, but that's what these were.
Yeah,
never before seen.
I know. Fucking brand
piece
new.
Unique.
Linen vacay shirt from the homies at 316. Shout out Andrew. Sorry that you got that dye workwear shot at you. Did you see that?
No. What'd he say?
Someone was like, Okay.
Was this on Blue Sky or on Twitter?
I don't want to I'm not trying to speak for anyone here, but someone was tweeting about Andrew, and then Derek Dyeworker on Twitter was like, Andrew tends to wear expensive clothes, but you can get the same shit at vintage stores. Like,
that's not a shot.
Well, it was like he was and then he put up 4 photos of Andrew. He's like, here's how you can get like the look for cheap. You know,
that's kind of like I would consider that a compliment.
Sure,
it's like
sure.
This is Andrew Chen Defense Squad. Defend Andrew at all costs. We just saw him. I don't want to say too much because
exciting stuff.
No spoilers, but oh man, wait.
Let's just say I'm out one pair of pants.
Let's just say big things coming soon. We back.
Go West, young man.
I'm so excited.
Okay, we're saying too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, where was I? Oh,
your underwear, maybe.
Fucking linen
shirt.
shirt from So Stoked to Wear This This Summer. Inaugural cherry popping right now. Hanes boxers, Uniqlo U Blouson.
I was gonna ask about that. That's because it looks straight Lemaire out, baby.
Yeah, bro.
I like this.
The cut is crazy. It's just big and boxy and cropped.
With the ticket pocket. Come on. That's a banger. It looks
Uniqlo U somehow still slept on. Like, how is that possible?
And that's why it's so good, because like that looks like a Lemaire piece that if we were gonna like to buy it like the main line, like at Mohawk or whatever, it would be 3 racks.
Yes. Instead, I'm looking like fucking Roger Federer at the Met Gala, styled by Jim Moore.
Oh, should we? I guess we don't want to talk about. We're changing up the schedule in honor of the guest. We have a special guest to talk Met Gala, all things Met Gala. Should I say, or we want to save?
I think we're behind the paywall.
Are we?
I don't know.
Brenda Hashtag, the fashion director at O32C, our new best friend,
yes.
The only German with a sense of humor. We are going to talk all things Met Gala, and we are going to push 24K Golden so that we can get Brenda in to be so topical.
Yeah, the amount of Holocaust jokes is going to be record-setting for us.
That was we had drinks with her and her friend Blake at Finelli, and the riffing on the Holocaust on the 6 milli was really elite.
The Holocaust riffing lasted for 1,000 years.
Okay. I wore.
Wait, sorry. Am I done? Yeah. Oh, and garbage riche in the teeth. Sorry. Felt like a little grill ski day, sipping on Diet Pepsi and Greenpoint's finest. Sorry, long ass fit check.
Totally fine. I mean, obviously we had banger merch to push. That takes precedence. I wore the Jason Dill Sambas to the crib.
The
Dillskis. Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Adidas Skateboarding.
Yeah, I guess Adidas Skateboarding is on our dicks.
No, it's shout out Lil Kid's Bike, best Instagram handle in the game.
Shout out Blondie.
Yeah, shout out Blondie.
shout out Lev at Palace.
I wore my Cheapy Barber, one of my favorite jackets. That dropped in honor of the Cinquanta. I don't remember.
Was the CP Palace collab this year?
No, it was last year because it was on.
It was at the buzzer.
Yeah, it was definitely on the fitties. I wore that. I have on Uniqlo socks. I'm wearing vintage Carhartt double knees. I have on, speaking of Palace, a Palace CK1 pleaser.
Pleaser, sorry.
I have on a quarter zip from Libero. Shout out Adam. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Yo, can you do me a favor? Can you zip it up all the way? I just want to see how high the collar goes and like pop it.
Let me get some ASMR here.
Okay, I thought it was gonna be
it's wings. It's
big.
wings.
Yeah,
it's
big.
Sprezzatura.
It's beefy.
Yeah, I love it. I love this. This is great. Shout out Adam. Thank you so much, buddy. As always.
Private sale coming soon on Patreon.
Totally.
So stay tuned for that.
On the dome ski that is not bald, despite what you might see on No Trey's fucking grid, I am wearing an And After That Panavision, Call Me Richard, the way she's trying to link later hat, courtesy of the boy Edgar. Another shout out to another homie. I have on Supreme Hanes boxers, Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the thingy, wifey on the pinky, sipping on Greenpoint's finest because I am taking a new supplement that is giving me the worst dry mouth of all time.
Yeah, I think also that, we talked about, I mentioned going off the sauce. We're going to talk about why we are doing extreme dieting, which extreme tactics, which like no one should copy, especially not going off the sauce for 45 days.
No.
That's
Maybe that's not like what you like. Well, this isn't like eating disorder mode. I'm still doing IF, and I'm kicking it up a notch. Going crazy. But anyway, yeah, we'll get to it.
All right. Fit check, drink check complete.
Woo!
Let's get into the meat and potatoes of the podcast. Lawrence, welcome to life as a tattoo guy.
Thanks, broski.
The last time we potted was right before we got yadded up by Lewin, a.k.a. Mr. Blue, in L.A.
Llewellyn.
My, 7th or 8th or 9th tattoo, and honestly the most fun. Just
okay, King.
No, just because he's it's very first of all the setting is great. He's playing nothing but fucking Young Thug and Gunna and all YSL.
His studio is gorgeous.
And
it's really more of a showroom of like antiques and knickknacks and tchotchkes.
He was saying, like, he's like, yeah, this is like the newest gun. Like, it doesn't hurt as much as the other shit. I'm like,
oh,
damn.
really?
Yeah.
I must have missed that. Oh, well, anyway, you might want to ask.
But no, so I want to ask
if it hurt or not.
Did it hurt?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
So I was, and shout out Lou, and shout out the newest tattoo technology. My man has steady hands. I wanted it to hurt more, like we kind of talked about.
Get it on your inner thigh. Then.
I mean, I could definitely.
We did talk about the logistics of getting your dick tattooed.
Oh yeah, why don't you break that down?
If you want to get your dick tattooed, and I actually just saw a porn where the guy had a heart on his dick, like on the
really,
like
cute.
If your arm,
cute.
If your arm was a penis, he had the same tattoo placement.
Damn, good for him. On his baby arm.
Yes, it wasn't like the biggest dick, but it wasn't like nothing.
Yo, shout out dick representation in porn, man.
Here's a hot take. I think that the dicks in porn are too big. I think
that's gonna be so good when Robbie puts that in the sizzle.
The dicks in porn, like, I'm not saying like there should be. It's not about like feeling insecure or whatever.
Sure.
It's just like there's too much meat.
And then
it's just like there's not enough like overall just like movement.
Yeah. Well, I think
with
mechanics. I think, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like within porn, like huge dick, that's like its own fetish and category, right?
Yeah, but the average,
all these dudes are hung for the most part.
But the average baseline dick size has got to be like pretty fucking like
8, 9,
7, 8.
It's not 7, bigger than 7 for sure. 7 is like if your boy is hogged up and you have that information, he's probably rocking 7. Yeah. But he's not a pro.
Right.
When you get to the fucking league, I'm think 8 and up. That's how I personally.
Those are broad numbers.
Yeah, for real, dude. That's all kind of
numbers.
Yeah, and this is just based off the eye test. You know, I'm not out here with the measuring stick.
What were we talking about? Oh, tattoos.
Yeah.
So
how you get your dick tattooed?
Oh, so you have to be hard. So you have to you have to remain hard.
You gotta be fucking hard.
You have to remain hard. And then I think like the guy was like, oh no. If you're hung, what you do is like, you know how you like draped your arm over that like bump thing?
Yeah.
You just drape your fucking dick over that.
You extend the worm.
Yeah. You have to kind of like wrap it around your wrist like a watch.
Remember like how remember fruit by the foot as a kid? So like some people like would unroll the whole thing, unfurl the whole thing, ball it. Like that's what you got. You got to unfurl your flaccid meat. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Okay, so most important question.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, do you want to show the camera?
Should I
guess
do a little
been
sultry reveal? I mean, it's already been on IG.
Yeah.
Let me fuck it.
Okay.
Anyway,
there it is. There it is. You got a hand. This is actually an original composite where this flash didn't exist, but you had Lou combine a tulip vibe, which is your wife's favorite flower, with a hand from another tattoo.
Yes.
Which and you brought the two together, which is actually something I did for one of the pieces of my leg.
Oh hell yeah.
I got
a little
like,
customization
let me get this
as a creative.
Let me get this and that, and like let's make a collaboration.
Yeah.
Okay. Most important question: what is your wife's thoughts on your 2 new tattoos?
What did my wife think of my midlife crisis that came 14 years too early?
You're gonna die at 72.
So the original, I mean, honestly,
it's a long life for you.
Fingers crossed. I've seen a lot already. I'm not liking what I've
seen a lot of 8-inch cock.
I've seen enough. The original kind of tulip that Lou sketched up for me, I sent it to Jenna, and she basically
was FaceTiming me now.
Straight vetoed. Okay.
Yes.
So we went back to the drawing board, and this kind of more shaded, bigger tulip with like the more, not photorealistic, because it is still Lou's kind of folky style. She loves it, and she thinks it's great. Now, in terms of Larry getting drunk and getting his second tattoo, which is a chili pepper, 4-pepper, because I got both my girls tatted on me.
Right. Both your bitches inked up.
She hates it.
Really?
Yeah, that's not. I think the sentiment is appreciated.
You can get it covered easily, I think.
Well,
if you or like it needs some friends, it needs some homies around it.
This one was the kind of like surprise reveal.
Okay.
She has.
It's a little phallic.
It is. Oh, peppers are by nature.
That's your dog. My dog looks like a dick.
No, she has a similar like chili pepper tattoo
on her finger.
Yeah, on her finger. She's like, this looks a little bit more like okra than an actual pepper. Either way, I think that there's no regrets. Like she was like, maybe you shouldn't have gotten it filled in.
It didn't look good not filled in though.
Not mad about that. And the way that it's filled in as like it'll heal more, it's kind of like it's like purposely like a hatched filled in style.
Yeah. Okay.
Speaking of peppers, like a fucking hatched chili.
Nice.
when Lou and you were giving me advice on placement,
Yeah.
some of the other options were, the way it was criticized was that they may be a bit girly.
Yeah, like Phoebe Bridgers head ass type shit.
Who has, ironically, I don't know if I can say this, has been tattooed by Mr. Blue.
Yeah. You can say that.
Okay. So I just went straight up fucking north of the Rolly. So yeah, this is just out there, and I will say I don't regret it at all.
No regrets.
Absolutely 100% got it though, because I was shit-faced because we were having a lot of fun.
That's what happens.
Right, exactly.
Honestly, it's like
Yeah.
he was talking about how some guys will pay him and just buy him out for the day.
Oh
And
yeah,
if
the
you're
day
just,
rate is crazy.
and that's cool because you just like are there. And again, like great vibe, great hang, lose the man.
Oh,
like,
for sure.
I
The
don't
best.
see why that wouldn't be just like an awesome thing to do. Just maybe if you're like with a group of friends.
He said the
right?
most he's ever done in one sesh for one person was, I think he said 22.
22, yeah.
Which is crazy. So anyway, definitely don't regret it. But the placement, kind of the way that I approached it, even if again it's like pretty bold, was it goes back to what Jenna said to me, which I believe I mentioned, which is, do you want to have tattoos that like you see every day? And for me, and this is everyone is different, I was like, yeah, I'm going to become a tattoo guy. We're going to fucking get them prominently placed, some more prominent than others. And here we are. I am now a tattoo guy.
Yeah. It's been very cute. I noticed that
Oh,
you've
thank
been
you.
pushing up your sleeves a lot more.
I mean, you know, maybe.
And this
Maybe.
is actually funny. This is not a shot, but I've noticed you've been asking a lot of people, do you have any tattoos?
Well, no. It's only the follow-up when it gets brought up.
Yeah.
You know, because then it's like, I'm just. Do we have anything
And
in
most
common?
people are like, yeah. Like,
Yeah, sure.
It's a pretty normal thing to have.
Yeah. I am not looking forward to the parents reveal. That's like the J.
What's your plan there?
Well, the next 2 times I'm seeing my parents perfectly, of course, just poetic justice here, are on Mother's Day and Father's Day.
Does your brother have any tattoos?
No, but he's aware. I sent him pics of these. He was like cool. Like, and it wasn't like it wasn't shade or anything. I mean, I don't know what it wasn't like I expected something like, oh, you're the fucking man, bro.
Is that a sleeve?
I think he was just like, what does it mean? So explaining the significance, I think, is part of it. Not that explaining the significance to my parents is going to change the reaction.
Well, you'd be surprised.
I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I guarantee the response is going to be, you ruined your life. Period. 100%. Anyway, so on Mother's Day, this is the plan. So everyone at home, lock in with your boy. Yeah. I am not going to do it on Mother's Day.
Are you going to wear long sleeves?
Yeah, that's just like a dinner hang or whatever.
Okay. So Father's Day, though, when's Father's Day? June?
And that is a pool day.
Oh, no.
And I think that will be the first pool day at Chateau Schlossman. And, yep, it's going to be bad. It's not going to be good, but...
Tears?
My dad is going to be livid.
He's going to hit you?
He's going to hit me. Maybe my mom.
Your dad's going to spank you?
Knowing the reaction. Yeah. Knowing the reaction from the pierced ear, which was not good, which is like, which is nothing, which is removable.
Yeah. Hence.
Yeah. I'm not
Well, it is body mutation.
Mutation?
Yeah. Right? Is that what it's called?
It's called body
mutilation.
modification.
You are modding the body.
Honestly, my parents would be like, you mutilated your body. Knowing my mom, your perfect body is ruined. Yeah, it's going to be bad. Jenna said that she's going to have my back. And
they know about Jenna's tattoos, right?
Of course. I mean, but it's not their kid. And honestly, when we were away, I think JB got the itch herself, and she got some new finger tattoos.
Did she go to Lou?
No. Her tattoo artist, her name is Asami, who's in Brooklyn. She had when we got back from L.A., I had one day with JB, then she went to L.A. for work. Oh, fuck, I left the second channel on. I hope it doesn't ruin oh, no, I can't shut it off.
Oh, whatever.
You think it affects anything?
No, it's fine.
Anyway, she had an appointment scheduled with Lou. She was going to get she found a cool martini glass in his book that she was going to get, but ultimately she couldn't make it happen. But I was bummed because I was so excited. I was like, oh, yeah, like, you're going to go see my guy. Yeah. My guy.
The Lou goo.
Exactly, dude. You're going to get fucking gooed up by Lou. But anyway, yeah, so I'm a tattoo guy now. It's weird to do it at 36, but again, we're here.
Not.
We're here and we're proud.
I did a mom reveal, and it's funny that...
why don't you tell the people what you got, or maybe show off? Because you also got 2 tattoos.
I got one up here, which I really need to trim my armpit hair. It's fucking gross, bro. What the fuck is wrong with me? Just a little fishy guy.
The first ever above the waist.
Yeah, and Lou was like, "This is really gonna hurt because it's so close to your armpit." And I was like, "When are you starting?" He's like, "I'm done." I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, dude, by the way, this is the fastest tattooer west of the Mississippi.
Yeah.
The fastest gun west of the Mississippi.
I felt like a fucking rapper, just fucking like blasting shirtless with my shirt off, getting fucking yadded up with fucking rap blasting.
It was sick.
Drinking Modelo's. What else we have?
What else?
Estrellas.
Oh, okay. I thought we were going somewhere.
Estrellas.
Yeah.
And then I got this little one. I think this is the second one I got on the back of my arm here.
Do you want
to
go show anyone?
Sure.
Yeah, why don't you do it? I mean, I can kind of carry it for a bit. Now, this was the second one. I don't know if this was like a drunk Jimmy tat because the story or the sentiment behind it, kind of like mine, there's a reason behind it. And I think
Oh,
it's very
there
sweet.
isn't? No, there isn't.
You said it was for your family.
Dude, no.
That was the lie?
Well, funny you should say that. So originally it was 5 people on a boat. I was like, oh, can you just make it 4? Because I knew I was going to have to show this to my parents.
Got it.
And I had this fucking lie up my sleeve that I had to employ immediately. Because I saw my mom this past week. I'm washing my hands like when I walk in, and I'm immediately just like this. Like trying to get it.
Very
like,
subtle, very subtle.
Just rip the Band-Aid off, right?
Yep.
This is my mom's reaction.
Rip the tape off.
And
Rip the tattoo tape
she
off.
knows that I have at least one tattoo. I don't know if she knows about like all 6 or 7.
She's never seen you in baggies?
No. I don't know if she knows about the 6 or 7 that I had before the 2 Lou's. But so her reaction.
The 2-piece, the Lou piece.
Yeah, the Lou piece. Disgusting.
Not great.
Why would you do that? What? Because you think you're cool? You don't have to prove anything to anybody. You're already cool.
So she's like mad and mean, but also gassing you up.
Yeah. She's like, ugh. And I know you have others too. And she's like, oh, and this is how it starts. You get one, and you're gonna want a whole bunch of other ones. Disgusting. And then I was like, no, look, it's me, you, Ian, and Dad. It's the 4 of us. And she goes, oh,
nice.
I really like that.
So then the lie worked.
The lie worked.
Wow.
And then she
like most lies usually do.
And then she kind of just forgot about it. And I helped her out with formatting out a postcard for her art show. I'll drop the info in the Discord. Everyone go show up. Free wine. Yeah, but that was it was a pretty funny reveal. Oh, and then my dad came, and I didn't show it to him. When I was leaving, I was like, tell him about the tattoo, and then just ran out. Because like I don't think he cares.
Let your mom deal with the shrapnel and the fallout.
Yeah, he hasn't mentioned it, but like I think my mom would definitely I needed to tell my mom. My dad, whatever, he doesn't care.
That is a good lie, and the lie also worked on me because I
bro.
thought, why don't you tell your perception, and then I could give my side of the story.
So look, I think we were feeling ourselves.
Oh, for sure.
We were having so much fun. We were like adrenaline pumping. I'm fucking shirt off, just flexing, looking in the mirror and shit.
Oh, can I give you flowers real quick? Lou told you when he was placing the stencil on your arm, he's like, yo, stop flexing. And you're like, I'm not flexing. He was like, God damn, dude. Like, I guess the climbing, you're fucking buff.
I know.
You had Lou fucking shook.
But I need to cut. I need to cut weight.
Oh, okay. Anyway.
I'm too thick.
James is jacked, guys.
I'm too thick.
James is jacked, and I am not bald.
Thick Jimmy needs to become fucking slim. I need to become Slim Jimmy.
Yeah, really.
Yeah, okay, so you're like, so I get it, and you're like, oh, did you get the boat because it's like, it speaks to your mom's immigrant experience? And I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, my mom fucking rode a canoe over from Japan, like fucking El Duque Hernandez on a fucking inner tube tire fleeing Cuba. Yeah, that's exactly why I got this one.
It's a shame that was your reaction because in my mind, I was like, this is going to be a sweet moment between us because clearly this boat is allegorical like a lot of tattoos are, and it is emblematic of the immigrant experience, which is one that you, quite frankly, talk about a bit.
Well, it's just funny that you immediately are like pegging like, oh, yeah, immigrant stuff, right? If I'm like, oh, yeah, tulips for like the dead Holocaust Jews, right? Is that like the thing?
Shit, maybe
right?
I should use that one on my parents.
Honestly,
it might go over better, dude. I don't know.
One for every Reich.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, so yeah, tattoo guys.
Yeah. Oh, and then real quick, while we're just on the subject with my parents, I had another weird, funny interaction with my dad.
Oh, this is great.
Who like has been trying to get swaggy recently. I think he's having like end of life crisis,
Three-quarter life crisis,
2/3 life crisis, where I bought him for his birthday. Or maybe Christmas, I don't know. I bought him some Stussy beach pants because he's like, oh, I want like baggier pants that don't look too crazy. So I got him those. He busts out these sneakers from 95. He's like, should I start wearing these again?
He just had them on ice?
He's like, I used to play basketball in these, and they're like a Dennis Rodman model.
Sick.
Like the big fucking flap over. They're called like End Destruct or some shit.
They're Nikes?
They're fucking beat. I thought they were ACG.
Oh,
At
shit.
first he's like, yeah, these are from the 70s. I'm like, no, they're not. Nike didn't exist in the 70s.
Dennis Rodman was just born. Wait, so your dad has a pair of signature Rodmans and like had no idea?
So Rodman has a version of them with like the huge flap over
like a strap, you mean?
The whole shoe. And I think there's like a question mark on it or like a worm graphic. I don't know.
Okay.
We'll zoot it. But he texted me, and in like my dad texts as old people tend to email, right? Which is just like, he'll email me and the entire message will be in the subject.
Well, a lot of dads, texting like a dad is its own genre.
Yeah.
Once you have a kid, you just start texting like a psycho.
So this
Crazy
is
spacing, no grammatical sense whatsoever. You know the vibes.
This is what I got.
You talk to your
and I think
fellas
it's really
at
funny
home,
because
I'm
like
sure.
this is, like, honestly, I should put you guys on a fucking group chat. He texted me out of nowhere. On Reddit, I got a TF message, period. And I never used Reddit, period. Discussion of why j.crew chinos, period. Looked V cool, period. Now I can't find it, period. You know?
We need a screen cap of that.
Yeah.
'Cause that's so. First of all, your dad has a Reddit account and is subscribed to r/throwing fits.
Dude, I don't know what happened. He's like, I never used Reddit.
So
I
then,
think
how
that-
did he get this?
I think it goes on Reddit for like news and stuff, and for news in Japan specifically.
r/Japanese news.
Yeah, I don't want to know what my dad's looking on Reddit, to be honest.
Well, if he's anything like his son.
Yeah, I guess he's looking at fucking j.crew chinos on Reddit. Anyway,
Wait, and your dad is, I'm assuming, is talking about j.crew giant chinos, and he thought they were tight.
yes, and I sent him the link. I don't know if he copped. But hey, next time, like you and my dad might have the same pants.
Yo,
Which is also like,
if your dad pulled up to a function wearing j.crew giant fit chinos, that would be fire. That would be sick.
with the fucking Rodman twos.
Yeah, I think that's why. I think the appeal of the giant chino is because of, I'm not going to get into the whole grown man streetwear thing, but they look dad adjacent. I think that's
Yeah, but when
so.
dads-
Of course, a dad would want them.
When dads are buying the dad core, doesn't that mean that it's fucking absolutely rinsed?
Dad
Or does
core
it not
has
matter?
collapsed on itself like a dying
The
star.
dad is sucking its own dick.
The dad is wearing its own chinos, dude.
Yeah.
It's how would a snake wear chinos? This way or that way? In which leg?
All right, so just to wrap up Friday night, and this is our last night in LA together.
Yeah.
Yo, I had a fucking crazy. Okay, well, I guess we won't talk about it. But Friday night, the flat tire, bro.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you
Nightmare.
I wonder why was that karmic retribution? I thought we if anything, because of the Tyga fucking debacle, getting shit on by birds, you should have I don't even know, had something good happen to you.
I know.
Not something horrendous.
I know. I got a flat tire on the Loner Escalade, the big body, Saturday night when, I'm driving a few friends. I was just hanging out in a friend's backyard all day Saturday. He cooked this brisket. It was fucking incredible.
Nice.
We literally just sat and talked for 5-6 hours.
Yeah.
My friend's like, oh, can you drive us to this bar? It's just down the road. You're going that way anyway. I'm like, yeah, of course. I get in. They start making fun of me. They're like, yo, why are you driving like a grandma? Why are you driving weird? And shit. I'm like, yo, I think something's wrong with the tire.
Uh-huh.
They're like, no, you're just being you're just soft. You're a pussy. Da da da.
Some
and also these are
friends like these.
yeah, these are very nice, a gay man and a couple, and they're roasting the shit out of me.
Yeah.
And then I pull up to the bar, drop them off, and I'm like, hey, can you look at the tire? And they're like, yo, it's completely flat. So I have a fucking flat tire. I'm a fashion motherfucker. I don't know how to fucking change. Do you know how to change a flat tire? You don't know how to drive.
No. Okay. But I do not know how to change a flat tire.
What do you do? What do you even do? You call 911?
911? No, dude. No, you call OnStar.
So they're like, you can call OnStar, but it's a Saturday.
Or AAA.
So finally I got in touch with somebody. He's like, yo, you can call.
911, what is your emergency? I'm a fashion podcaster, and I have a flat tire in L.A., and I don't know what to do. Send help.
I'm
Fucking
wearing Carhartts.
dumbass in distress.
SOS. Whatever. it ended up working out where I just parked off to the side, left the keys at the hotel. Even though the fuck the Biltmore. The staff is giving me so much shit.
I thought we weren't going to talk about this.
Oh, what?
That the staff at the Biltmore, which again was I thought it was sick and historic and never told my ghost story, so apologies, but you guys have fucking Google. The staff was horrendous.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Really bad. Really bad.
But anyway, so now they're on
got
blast.
kicked out. We almost got kicked out for taking a fucking selfie.
Yeah. We're like, it's for the boys only.
Yeah. No. And you're like, yo, can you take a photo of us? And he's like, no.
Yeah, he's like, no, fuck your podcast.
So after tattoos, we met up with Mikey. We met up with Curtis from Ion Pack, with Cam Hicks. Well, we went out with Lou to like a bar down the street.
Gene was there. Gallagher's cousin. Fucking my friends Sean and Eric pulled up. It was a fucking motley crew.
Owen. We went to
Tristan.
Pink Panthers' house party. What the fuck?
Apparently, and we all were fucking smashed, but we literally left bar number 2 after getting tattooed.
Which was, somebody described it to me as, this is like the Clandos of LA. I'm like,
it felt like that because just everyone was outside blasting darts and drinking. Anyway, we walked
El Pravdo or some shit.
Prado,
yeah, El Prado.
Whatever. We walked like 2 blocks and
west. It was like literally around the corner.
We go to Pink Panthers' birthday party, which is at a house that is. All I have is questions because we signed NDAs.
We have no answers because we signed NDAs.
We signed NDAs, which we're breaking right now, which is kind of hilarious and honestly made me feel cool as fuck. I didn't read a single word of the NDA.
No, of course not. I was like more impressed that there was like a security guard. Like,
you might say the boy's a liar.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway.
Just having a security guard at a house party, like a legit.
He was mad cool.
He gave some people some shit.
He was
fine.
We
were legit. We were valid.
He was fucking with me. I tried to use, speaking of Jimmy Charm, I tried to use my Larry Charm to help Gene's cousin get in later that night. It did not work, but the guy was fucking with me.
All right. Poor guys hate this guy.
All right. So here's the deal. I could not tell you if it is Pink Panthers' house or if she's renting it or staying there. No idea.
It was kind of like a regular ass crib.
Yeah. Cool. There was some cool interior design. It's an older LA crib. I could not tell you if Pink Panthers was at her own birthday party.
No idea.
I saw someone who I thought maybe could be the Pink Panthers herself, but could not say for sure.
I don't know what she looks like. There was no beer.
0 beer.
That was weird.
There was a live DJ in the back. Couldn't tell you, like, what, because it was, I guess, this is me being a dick, I kind of expected, like, a fancier situation, pool, not like what Tiger's crib was like, but this was just, like, it was almost like the Airbnb'd it, maybe just for the party, honestly.
Maybe.
Yeah.
There were, like, mad, like, industry-looking guys in the back, just fucking, like, old guys just hanging out.
Weird crew. And I'm sure when, like, all our, like, weird guys, we walked in with 15 weird guys and, like, 1 smoke.
And no one could change a tire.
Yeah, not a single person at this party could fucking do any manual labor.
Nary a spare.
It was just, it was bizarre. And, just kind of was, like, a weird kind of bookend to what was a typical, weird L.A. odyssey.
Yeah, I mean, I left with Lou to go back to the bar because I was like, this is weird. Like, let's go back to the bar. And then it was like, you forget that bars close at 2 in the morning in LA, which is fine.
Well, it sucks. But then we were just drinking on the street, kind of like vagrant mode. Yeah. That was a bit. Well, that was fun. Oh, and shot Corey was there. Got a shot my buddy Corey. Love
the
Corey.
City of Angels on demon mode.
Love you, Corey. Nice to see you.
Yeah, so that was the LA trip. We get back to New York. We have a pretty fun, pretty packed week. You want to talk about dinner with Enrico?
Well, I don't know how much you want to say. What can be revealed? Let's talk about why you're not going to drink and why I'm on fucking Mexican supplements.
Well, the reason why I'm not going to drink for 45 days is to lose weight because I was looking like a fucking fat ass in that Notre photo.
Really? Think so?
Like I was on clump mode, bro.
It was. When did we do that? It's mad old.
March.
We looked good in the Courier thing. Didn't those things happen in succession?
No, Courier was mad long ago, and it was freezing. That was like the coldest day of the year.
Damn, yeah, you're right.
And we looked good because the photos were taken from a mile away.
That's like the legit, when we talk about the 50,000-foot bird's eye view, that's literally what it was.
Yeah. So, of course, we looked good because you couldn't fucking see us. It felt like I was back at the Fear of God show. Is that motherfucker wearing clothes?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, and I want every picture to be taken from hundreds of feet away so I look like a skinny little Hollywood baby.
Looking like you're about
to get Gex reference.
Looking like you're about to be sniped.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sure, I don't love how I look either, bald spots aside.
Well, the bald spot, look, it's your hair glistening in the sun.
Yeah, sure.
In the Garment District fucking sun-dappled 38th Street.
And I was making sure that we weren't going to get hit by a fucking car when we took our very cool pics in the center of the street.
Yeah, I actually like that shoot a lot. and people were saying I was dunking on you, but it's not a contest.
One person said that, and I will say, when we talked about this shoot a million years ago when it happened, we were kind of like almost controlling the narrative before the narrative controlled us, where it was like, it's an editorial shoot, the fits are a little
go crazy,
left
go
field,
crazy.
And I did that weird kind of bloke raver outfit.
Oh yeah,
that I thought people were gonna make. This is like the most perfect Larry thing. I'm all worried that everyone's gonna make fun of the fit. Turns out, no one even talks about the fit because I look like a bald motherfucker in the picture. No one's even focusing on the big ass pants or the Margiela boots or the stony coat. It's just Larry looks like shit.
Yeah,
he looks bald.
You looked like Saul.
Fuck.
You looked like Better Call Saul.
Yeah.
Like some fucking real thin ass.
Whatever.
Like a true bald spot. But again, it was just your hair, and I'm sorry that I reposted it.
No,
I wasn't even
you
thinking
looked
that.
really good.
Thank you.
And you were making a funny face.
I was making a funny face, and yet still look good. But yeah, trying to lose weight because we have possibly, I mean, I don't know the full scope of this thing. What might be our most high visibility endeavor of all time.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what would like be up there with it. That's
I'm just saying, like,
this is a big opportunity.
I just want to look good, and so it's 45 days. It's literally in 6 weeks. Like, it's a whole.
Yeah,
it'll be a great chance to like look good, be on vacation, be in Italy, fucking pig out.
100%.
Like, oh wait, well I guess I just fucking spoiled something. Whatever.
No, I mean,
but you are also taking extreme measures to lose weight.
Yeah, I mean, I think that Jen and I also want to look awesome for vacation. Like we talked about, you and I last week, want to do some shopping beforehand, want to look good. And yeah, I might need to like really be able to fit into a extra European size 50 for some potential things. So yeah.
Forgot about that.
Yeah, so the IF has been turned up. Supplements have been added. Trying not to drink as well, though I didn't do a great job of that this week. I mean, I got shit-faced yesterday.
I want to ask you about, well, we're going to talk about 100 Gex, but yeah, I think just dinner with Enrico from Cheapy Company. Bernie's is still goated. He was blown away by the fucking meal.
It's crazy to watch a guy have his second buffalo wing ever, which is incredible. Like, and it's one of, how we talk about food a lot, and it's like, for everyone at home, like quick exercise, if you could neuralize yourself and have one thing, your favorite thing, for the first time ever again, for me it might be wings, and I got to witness this man do it, basically.
I know, but that's why I was saying, remember we were talking about like top 5 wings of all time when we went to Atlanta? I was like, yeah, number 1 is definitely the first one I've ever had. I don't remember it.
That's right.
I don't remember it, but I'm sure it's fucking goated. Like,
with the sauce?
Yeah. Just experiencing fucking wing in mouth, like.
Obviously, we're Bernie's boys. You're the fucking mayor. When I get to go with you, I can feel like, the consigliere. That grilled wing and their sauce. Oh, dude, get the wings at Bernie's. It's a fairly new addition to the menu. They are fucking really, really good.
Also, the lemon icebox pie, which I've never had before, was fucking phenomenal. I'm not a sweets guy.
What did he say? He said, I want dog shit Mexican food when I'm in Enrico, when I'm in New York, or I want like the most American shit. So hit Bernie's and do burgers, vinegar chicken, buffalo wings, Caesar, fries, ice cream sundae,
frosty buds in the fucking frosty mugs.
And then it was, what a spread, dude. Yeah. What a spread. He was legit blown away.
We did good.
It was beautiful to see.
We did good. And that was a fun night. I had a bummer of a night Friday because I had a friend that was leaving New York, and so that was like very sad and shit. But also couldn't join you guys for the Fab Five minus Jimmy at 100 Gex.
Yeah, we did
100 Groms.
We did 100 Groms. I mean, that's what I was gonna say is the title of the episode.
Okay.
And then So do you know any Gex music? It's like, well, I guess hyperpop is a bit of a
dumb bitch in Hollywood or some shit. I'm the stupidest girl in Hollywood.
Dumbest girl alive. Honestly, that was a really good AI Gex song that you just did. That's like basically me, Robbie, and Chuck go out to dinner at Kings County Imperial. They had both never been. Yes, it is white people Chinese food, but it is one of my favorite restaurants.
It's right here, right?
It's in Williamsburg. So that was nice. We had the Lazy Susan fucking rotating like a flat tire on the big body caddy.
Which is funny. So like somebody had reached out about Gex and not just like, hey, do you guys want to come to the show? And I, at first, like, I think you and I, if it was just me and you, would be like, eh.
Probably would have not gone.
When we were doing the Fab 5 AMA a few weeks ago and you forgot the football at home and you left, it came up because I think their album had just come out.
Yeah. And I think we're now at 10,000 Gex because it's, I believe they go up
How many did it
by
start
multiples
with,
of 10. Well, no, because this is only the second record. And I'll actually talk about why a band that has like no songs and the average length of said no songs is like 1 minute and 30 seconds actually makes for like the best live show. But I think, it was 1,000 gecs and now we're 10,000 gecs.
But so
Anyway.
I just brought it up. I was like, oh yeah, I think they're like, we might go to the show. And they're like, yo, for real? Like, this is Robbie Shaw. Chuck. Like, oh my God. Like, and I was like, all right, like, let me fucking see if we can get a +3.
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
It was a bit complicated because I had to drop out and I had a +2, but then it ended up working out.
No issues
Shout
whatsoever.
out Orienteer.
It was.
But yeah, how was it?
It was a super fun night. I mean,
Okay, so you went to you got white people Chinese.
The dinner reservation was so early.
It's at 5:45.
Yeah. First of all, we knew it was like Gex goes on at 10:30. All right, so we're linking up at 5:45. Then we go to the bar. We went to Rock and Rolla, which is like one of my favorite places, and just fucking dominating the jukebox, trying to
Putting on 100 gecs.
No,
At the fake biker bar.
It was. I already felt like I was on fucking chaperone mode with the kids,
Okay.
and then also besides Caramonica and Coscarelli, the oldest guy at the Gex show, without
Absolutely.
a doubt. So at Rock and Rolla, we were just doing a lot of like classic rock. Probably dropped like when it was all said and done, like a nice 50 piece in the jukebox. Just ran that shit all night. We were splitting G's. It was really fun.
What?
Guinness splitting G's.
Oh,
It was great. Sham ends up linking with us because he had just come back from that bachelor party and he was a bit gassed, but he made it out for Gex. And then we go to the show, and honestly, man, one of the most fun times I've ever had. Besides the fact that it's like, and we missed you, obviously.
I know it smelled crazy in there.
Dude. Well, here's the big...
Do you think is autism contagious? And did you catch anything at the show?
It's possible, dude. I will say I have never seen more like young people act like you've been here before, motherfuckers vomiting throughout the course of the night.
That's really weird. Was
Like,
it like a bad?
ever have a fucking beer before? I was really surprised.
It was like a bad. There was like a bad batch of ketamine or something.
No,
Like
I saw a bunch of people puking in trash cans, people puking in the bathroom, people getting dragged out by their friends. Like, dude, people were absolutely fucking hammer-steamed ballroom.
and the fact
dude.
that it wasn't you, that's called growth.
Yeah.
That's called growth.
Absolutely. I was fucked up regardless.
Wait,
But
do you think it was from alcohol?
I mean, drugs and alcohol. You know, I mean, a nice little fucking evening out in I don't even know
Bushwick,
where we
where
were.
were you?
It's Avant Gardner is the I don't even know. where we were.
Did the Groms have a good time?
I think they had an awesome time. I think that Gex is a perfect live band. I mean,
What are you doing? Are you jumping up and down? Are you dancing?
Yeah,
Are you
we're,
like,
no,
are you
it's not so
fucking-
much dancing. It's
Are you grinding on Chuck? Like, what are you doing?
It's not grinding on Chuck. No, we were definitely we were going crazy for sure. It's a lot of pogoing, jumping up and down. Depending on the exact substance kind of intake, there might have been some shuffling and swaying.
How long was the set? Because the songs are 45 seconds long.
Yeah, I think they might have played. I don't know, maybe an hour,
Okay.
maybe less. I don't even know. But they're just like it's like if a DJ. Like it's like a DJ, like they're DJ, they're playing their music and they're singing, and it's just like there's no band or anything. It's kind of like the perfect live music because their songs. Listen, when Gex hits, okay, and when they miss, they miss. But for the most part, when they're playing those fucking bangers, it's like just simple fucking high energy shit, easy to sing, easy choruses to sing along to. Super fun time.
Do you know their music?
I know the big ones: Money Machine, Stupid Horse, Hollywood Baby, Dumbest Girl Alive. Actually, I believe. I was doing my research on the way to dinner.
Okay.
I had it plugged up, ready to go on the subway.
The way you're describing kind of reminded me. You're like, it was like a DJ set where
Yeah.
like it's like 45 seconds of each song. It reminded me of Girl Talk
Yeah.
performed at my college.
But imagine if he was then singing like his own songs, because that's what it is.
Yeah, but he's like playing like Outkast and like fucking 3 6 Mafia and everything, which is funny because he performed. So I went through a crazy slump my senior year of college.
What kind of like a depression?
Sexual slump. I, for some reason, did not hook up with someone for the entire year up until a Girl Talk concert. And what's funny is that he performed on this event called 100 Nights, where it's like 100 nights left until graduation. So I was able to
Break your slump.
kind of track my like batting average because it was like 100 nights, right? So it's like, okay, like 15 girls, like 100 or whatever it was. Like,
You're Moses in the desert of pussy, dude.
I was able to do the fucking.
Bro, how is that possible?
I was able to be like Billy Bean, where it's like, all right, like in the last 100 nights, I was able to like I did the math.
Come suck on these money balls,
Yeah.
bitch.
I did the pussy math. I think it's more like As graduation approached, girls were just like, fuck it, I'll get with him.
How are you striking out so bad as horny Jim?
Dude, I don't know. What's funny is that What's funny is I was dating this girl, we stopped seeing each other, and then like the fucking slump happened.
That's when
and
the
then,
slump
like,
started.
And then she was my slump breaker, and she had like been hooking up with other guys and dating other guys, so it's almost like as if like I was in a monogamous relationship.
she was poly.
Without any of us knowing.
Yeah. That's fucking hilarious, dude. I'm shocked and appalled that horny Jimbo
really
at any
weird.
point in his life had a fucking massive slump.
This was like a black swan event. Like it was truly fucking weird. And like Mercury was in Gatorade or something. Like
Sure.
And it took girl talk. Took this 40-year-old guy from Pittsburgh to come and play some fucking hippity hop for me to break the slump.
I'm sure a lot of people got laid after Gex, not to put anyone on blast, but after that, Chef went and did his own thing. We'll leave it at that. And then, we went to Jeans for Love Club and fucking shut that down. And then, as is customary, I like to see when any Grom gets a new apartment, I like to be exposed to that at roughly 4:30 in the morning at an afters.
Yeah.
So got to see Robbie's new crib for the first time. Fucking sick, dude. You know that man's fucking tasteful.
Skateboard wall?
Absolutely not.
What's the art situ?
I don't know. I was pretty much like locked in for some reason. Focused on the Oasis live set that we had going on YouTube.
You weren't looking up. You were looking
Yeah.
down.
Anyway, it was an absolute great night. I believe I texted the group sometime around 5 a.m. that we missed you and that we wish that Dr. Taco would have been able to join us.
What was the final spend on the night? Because we put down the plastic, right?
Yeah, I don't really.
Tickets are free.
Tickets were free.
But dinner, drinks.
Kings County. We didn't really go that crazy. We weren't like starving because it was so early in the day. I don't know. I probably lavished like, half a G on the boys over the course. Oh, I wanted to, surprisingly, when we walked in, the one thing that all the Groms could agree on right off rip was that Gex had sick merch.
Really?
And I was like, yo, let me buy you guys merch. Like literally going to Toys R Us with your dad. Pick something out.
Did they get?
Don't tell
each
mom.
got something?
No, and they never did. I was like, "Are you?" And they got. I don't know. They decided not.
What was the crowd like? Was a lot of fucking blue-haired neurodivergent
motherfuckers?
100%.
I mean, that
was Sock there.
Yeah, it was. It literally Sock from Bushwick was in the motherfucking building. I saw Tyler from Perfectly Imperfect,
of course,
and I saw Cara Monica and Coscarelli, and I was kicking with them. Shout out to the sweatiest fan that I have ever met from the Throw Gang, who. Dapped me up and like came in for the hug, and I had to acknowledge just the sweatiness. And then I forget his name. I'm sorry, bro. But then he DM'd me apologizing for that, soaking me.
You fucking bro hugged him.
I didn't know.
Sweat.
I just went in. This dude was. He literally was drenched head to toe.
Was it like Along Came Polly, like fucking Philip Seymour Hoffman?
Absolutely,
and Ben Stiller, like
fucking hooping.
He had like you had like his like chest pattern. On
it was
shirt.
It was a sweaty crowd that was vomiting left and right, but
That's
but everyone was having a really good time.
Vomiting is crazy.
Yeah, we miss you, bro. But it was super fun, and I kind of did enjoy. Like I'm fucking out of my mind at Rock and Roller just explaining like the historical significance.
Think about Tom Petty
of classic rock to these fucking children. It was
everyone writes off Def Leppard as a one-hit wonder, but in fact,
a one-armed wonder.
Yeah, nice.
I had a great time and we missed you, but it was a night to remember or forget.
Yeah,
because my brain got motherfucking vaporized.
And then the next day you went to a Rangers game when the fucking monsoon was hitting.
Yeah, Jenna and I fucking
Did she enjoy herself? Because she posted like me reading at the game.
Yeah, obviously first of all, content queen. You already know that.
Shout out David.
Yo, shout out David, the man, the motherfucking plug. Thank you for the beautiful, fucking wonderful seats for Game 6.
James Brolin of the TF gang.
Yeah, Jenna had been to one. We went to a Devils game many years ago when my best friend Brian worked for the Devils, and Jenna had a friend in town. So this was her second game. I think she understood the significance of win or go home for the blue shirts. It was not looking good in that first period, but they fucking turned it on and. Dude, I feel a lot better about tonight than I did, just 2 days before.
You're talking Met Gala?
No, dude. I'm talking fucking MSG Gala.
Yeah.
I'm talking a whole the dress code is blue shirts.
What was how many beers did you delete?
I wasn't fucking partying that hard. Actually, I did. I feel like
I figured it out. The perfect formula for a Rangers game:
three tall boys, 4 tall boys.
That's what
something like that.
It's one big beer per period.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it.
Yeah,
it's the perfect amount. Like you're good to go home. Like you don't feel like shit the next day, but like you're in it, but like you're not like too in it.
Sure. Jenna.
I went to Game 6 and I fucking cursed the boys.
Game 5.
Game 5, sorry.
Yeah, you did. But that was in. Wait, was that? No,
That was Monday night.
But that was in Jersey. Oh no, they're going back to Jersey. Right.
Yeah.
I think Jenna, if anyone follows her on IG, content queen, went fucking crazy, and I think she enjoyed the win. I mean, that's the thing. It's more fun when it's like.
When it's a win. Ugh.
She put this on her story, and I would like to share one of the best insults when the Devils were fucking dominating the majority of that first period. We had a bunch of Devil fans in our section going they were going a little too hard, gloating a little too much. And the guy sitting behind us had one of the best disses I ever heard. He said, pipe down, your mother bought your house.
To who?
To those Devil guys. He was making a sweeping generalization about men from New Jersey. Which was very good. And we turned around and complimented him, and he's like, yeah, I got a lot of friends from Jersey, and honestly, the moms bought the house. So that was good. I like that. Shout out to fucking blue shirts, baby.
I had a little New York sports moment where fucking Hugo, the mayor of New York, brand director of Awake, invited me and you, but he goes, yo, tell that white boy to pull up too. I always forget to save his number.
Yo, what? Honestly, I did have him. I don't know if I said this on the pod, but the last time I texted him for a favor, like, who's this? What the fuck, bro? It's Larry.
But Hugo, the fucking man, invited everyone to the back of Scars. The setup was a little
tight.
A little tight. But we made it work. But there was login issues. I think like many people had to try their fucking like Verizon or Optimum. Whatever.
Did you miss any of the game?
No. We missed like 12 seconds.
Okay.
It was.
That's my nightmare. Doing like because I have a Super Bowl party like basically every year, and it's like just fucking it up and not like getting the game on. But anyway,
it worked, and like everyone was just fucking eating fucking za, fucking
great
drinking. Hugo just walking around with fucking 12 packs of Presidentes.
Woo!
He was getting the Storchi, the sparkling effervescent red. Believe it's Lambrusco.
Mm-hmm.
He's on his wine shit now.
Yeah,
but
he has
great
been.
fucking
He
time.
shows up to every function with like a personal fucking sidecar.
I said, yo, where's the Hugo special? Your own bottle of juice. He's like, oh fuck, I forgot. Hey yo, let me get a Storchi.
Hey yo.
It was the most yo, you're dead ass B crowd in like. And like everyone's kind of like playing up and leaning into it. It was a close game. The Knicks fucking lost by 10.
I watched it at my local instead, but
yeah. Fucking. I mean that sucked, but like
it was a bummer.
It was great to. I mean every time like they showed Pat Riley, people were like, "Get this motherfucking clown off the fucking screen." It was very like. I was with guys that were like, "Yo, yeah, I grew up with Bar."
Oh sure, of course.
Like, yo, like fuck these fucking clout chasing transplant ass motherfuckers. I'm like,
happy
hell yeah.
I'm happy I didn't go. I might have been fucking.
Yeah.
Might have been laughed out of the goddamn building.
I was playing up the fucking funky white boy shit.
Damn. If you're doing that, then that must have been a fucking very brown crowd.
It was. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to Angelo from Awake. Angelo Baque. Baque?
Yeah.
Yeah. He came on. Sage pulled up. Sage was like, he's like, yo, Angelo, don't go on the pod. They're going to ask you how many times you had gonorrhea or some shit.
Facts.
I'm like, yeah, so how many times, Angelo?
Yeah, so tell us. But Angelo said he's gonna.
Angelo,
do the show.
he's like he wants to come on. We were bonding over having like similar mentors in Minya Quirk. He's like, oh yeah, Minya went on, right? He's like, oh, Sponto went on. Like Sponto's fire. Like
he follows me personally, and I believe you and TF, right? I think he's familiar with our game.
Yeah, but like
definitely not the kind of guy that would be like, because there's motherfuckers that are like, I'm available to come on. I'm sure you are available.
No, he wants to make it happen.
He's the guy that would he would have to be asked, is what I'm saying. So.
Shout out Roy from Awake. We were like watching it together, and he's like, yo, I'm a fan of the pod. I'm like, oh, salute.
Fuck yeah, bro.
Thanks, bro. And then we were like talking about Hugo coming on board and like all the great stuff that he's done for the brand so far.
Absolutely.
And coming up. There's a funny ass moment where Hugo took a photo when I realized that I was like about to eat my pizza. I was like, about to fucking throat it, like a little Ayo moment.
Getting fucking memed to Bolivian, dude.
Bro, the amount of Ayos are Ayo! Like there's a commercial where some guy just does a split and the whole room goes, Ayo!
Perfect, dude.
But I'm like, yo, Hugo, don't post that. I'm looking mad Ayo.
Don't post me throating meat.
And he goes, why, is it gonna ruin your Supreme collab?
Damn, dude.
And I was like, nah.
Love that, man. Save my number, broski. What the fuck?
The motherfucking mayor.
Dude, Scars is so good. How many slices did you fucking down?
Just two, because it was like it was an intense game. I was only gonna say for the first half, but then I got to talking to Angelo during halftime. And then
was Bar there?
No, Bar didn't pull up,
Damn.
but his boy Scran was there.
Scran
the goat. Yeah. He was like, yo,
It's British slang for like stadium food. Yes,
he was
Grant.
like, you are a crazy fucking white boy. I was like, yo, you can't be wearing a shiesty when it's asparagus season.
What the fuck?
I was a little twisted. Like, they're mad white guys on the fucking Heat that, like, they're just white. Like, Kevin Love is still fucking playing.
You didn't know that?
So I'm like, yo.
Shout out mental health.
Anytime, like, he would come on, I was just like, retire, bitch. They'll love that.
Oh, so you were hamming it up. Wait.
Anytime there's another white guy on the screen, I was like, yo, Kevin Love, retire, bitch.
Are you telling me that you went schmozo mode at the Scars Awake watch party? Because it sounds like you might have.
I was having a great conversation with these guys.
And to that, I would say, welcome, brother.
I wouldn't say it was schmozo. I wouldn't say schmozo.
Borderline schmozo?
Because I wanted to talk to these guys. Like, had a fun time. We did the whole, like, yo, pass the phone around. What's your IG? What's your IG?
Oh, I love that. The best.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of fucking follow backs.
Sage was, like, hopping in and out, like, fucking roasting me, like, ducking and weaving, fucking rope-a-dope, you know? I told him the story about how Liam and Avi, I was like, yo, they saved our lives. He's like, they fucking found you parking. What are you talking about?
I mean, at the clout chasing Olympics, as you called it, like, premier VIP parking might as well be a fucking,
That's the gold medal right there.
1,000%, dude. That's
about
podium status.
His tour starting soon. I didn't know that he grew up in L.A.
Yeah, dude, that's how he's friends with all the Odd Future guys. That was the whole, and how he got on the Supreme team.
That's true.
Yeah.
Anyways, great time, great fucking.
He's probably a Lakers fan. Presumably.
Maybe. Fucking great dead ass B afternoon.
Love that.
Happy for you. Fun. And now we're back to potting.
Yeah. Anything else?
Big things coming.
Oh, dude, too many to name. I mean, we kind of Sig Tea Thursday.
No
noon.
sauce. Oh my god, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this.
What do you mean?
No sauce for 45 days.
I mean,
I've done 30. 30 is like kind of easy at this point, but like, also
think-
May's a great drinking month.
And you think just not? I mean, you're gonna also work out. Why don't you just drink in moderation?
It's not even that. It's like I'm doing an extreme fucking thing to like lose the fucking the neck fat, slim down a little.
Okay.
Get a little fucking snatched, get my fucking cunt on.
They yassified Jimmy.
Yeah. Get the Slim Jimmy on. All right, this has been another episode of the only podcast that matters.
Hell yeah.
Chef, take us out.
See you guys next week.